Beverly D'Angelo, Peter Strauss trial at BC Sunday. The dream of a pure sports car has been kept alive by the people who race them. Those who believe in the simple thrill that only comes from driving a lightweight car with a lot of power. A car that car companies no longer made. But now, the new Mazda, the people who brought back the roadster, announce the return of the pure sports car. The new RX-7. This might look like a typical light wheel, and some typical skiers enjoying a typical day on the slopes. But this is no typical run.
Well, I know you're all bubbling with excitement. Any questions?
And this doesn't taste like a typical light beer, because this is cold-filtered Miller Genuine Draft Light. So there's nothing typical about it. To keep your competitive edge, you can phone it there, fax it there, even beam it there. But there's nothing like being there. With USAir and the American Express card, you get a winning combination. The airline that begins with you and the card dedicated to providing unparalleled customer service. USAir and the American Express card. Keep your competitive edge. This is KYW-TV, Philadelphia. This is the news tonight with Jennifer Ward and Bruce Hamilton, David Rogers weather, and Yuki Washington on sports. And now, the news tonight. Good evening, I'm Bruce Hamilton.
And I'm Jennifer Ward. Our top story tonight, a rising death toll and scattered arson and looting continue in parts of Los Angeles tonight. This is the second night of rioting in the wake of a not guilty verdict in the police beating trial. The south central part of the city looked like the burning Kuwaiti oil fields just before the riot zone went under a dusk to dawn curfew. There are far fewer blazes than earlier, but looting is spreading to historic Hollywood Boulevard and Santa Monica. The devastation from fires is staggering within the riot zone. Thousands of businesses and schools were closed today throughout the city, but service was canceled to most of LA. And several hours ago, thousands of California National Guard troops began deploying in the riot zone. 2,000 troops arrived in the city late today, and the mayor says more than half of them should be on the street and in position by midnight. In addition, 1,000 California Highway Patrol officers also are helping exhausted LA police patrol the streets.
The LA riots claim a number of casualties. Now, here are the latest figures available. You'll notice on your screen, since last night when the violence began, at least 15, it says, died. We've just updated that number. Now at least 18 deaths. Another 450 people have been injured, more than 300 arrested. By this afternoon, firefighters responded to more than 1,000 alarms. This one incident shows how this violence takes on graphically brutal proportions. This truck driver was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. An angry mob pulled him to the street, kicked him, punched him, then hurled a fire extinguisher at him. Beside these street beatings, some of the injured were caught in the crossfire during gun battles between police and snipers. Adding to the mayhem, looters continue running rampant. People jam parking lots loaded with armfuls of merchandise. Police have been virtually unable to stop them. Shelves have been nearly cleaned out, and looters have left the stores in shambles.
As for the looters, many feel somehow that they're justified in what they're doing. A Los Angeles TV reporter was on the scene as looters left one store.